if you like horror comedies, you have to see Satan's Little Helper. I truly love this film, and I kind of feel like it's slightly underrated, although it does have 5.3 out of 10 on IMDb, which is respectable enough, and that's across just under 6,000 reviews, so it's not completely unheard of. But a film that was released in 2004, I feel like should have a lot more attention and a lot more love, because it's sick and twisted and unexpected and unpredictable and absolutely fantastic. It was directed and written by Jeff Lieberman and stars Alexander Brickel as Douglas Woolley, who is this little boy who is obsessed with this character of Satan's Little Helper. And basically, the description from IMDb is one line, and this says, "A naive young boy unknowingly becomes the pawn of a serial killer." It's hard to describe without giving anything away, as I'm not sure how much I should give away, but basically it involves somebody wearing the costume of Satan's Little Helper and this young boy being tricked into thinking, not necessarily thinking that it's the real Satan's Little Helper. Sometimes you kind of think he does think that, and sometimes he thinks it's his sister's friend, with good reason. And suddenly this boy, as it said in the description, is a pawn in these killings. And it's very funny, and that sounds disturbing when you think that this person dressed as this serial killer character is killing people. How is that funny? It just is. It's one of those films where because of the little boy's reactions, because of Dougie's reactions, it's just brilliant, because it's so ludicrous, and it's that really strong dichotomy of the ultimate evil and the purest innocence working together, really. And it's so effective. The performances are great. It's not the most profound film. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that it's reinvented horror, but I did thoroughly enjoy it from start to finish. It's a film that I'd happily watch again. I really liked it. It was atmospheric. It was brightly coloured when it needed to be, dark and grey when it needed to be. I feel like it really hit the nail on the head. And it's something that I would happily watch again and again. It is brilliant fun. I definitely think it's one you should watch if you enjoy comedy horrors. I don't think it's scary. Comedy horrors are obviously not meant to be terrifying, but I do think there are a few times where if you were to watch it alone in the dark, I watched it with the lights on, not because I was scared, just because sometimes I do. But if you watched it alone in the dark, I think it might be a little bit more creepy, but, with the lights on, not a problem. It's good fun. Definitely check it out if you like comedy horrors. For me, Satan's Little Helper is one of the most fun comedy horrors I've ever seen.